Hey guys, welcome back to another e-waste repair. As you can see, we have a stripped down Xbox One controller. I couldn't believe that someone threw this away. I'm guessing something's really wrong with it, and I couldn't find the outer shell for this, so if I do manage to fix it, I'll have to buy one. Let's hook it up to the computer and see if it's working. Okay, let's plug it in. Yes, it's getting detected by the laptop. As you can see, they're setting up the controller. Okay, so the device is ready to use. Let's open up the gamepad tester. Okay, here we go. It's called the game controller tester. I downloaded it from the Windows Store. As you can see, this is the controller that's detected. So you have to click new interface and then start testing. Then click the controller. Let's see if it's working. This is a little sticky. It sticks at the top. The one's not working. The button is okay over here. This is the button that gets clicked. That's okay, but movement is not working. Okay, they all seem to be working except for the left button over here on the top and the left analog stick. Okay, first what I'm gonna do is clean out the analog stick. So let's take that off. So let's put some IPA in there. Okay, so that's still not working. So what I'm going to do is strip this apart a bit more and then pry open these potentiometers and then clean the inside of it. Okay, before I take the board out, I'm going to desolder these wires. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pry these green ones out. So just use a tool and bend it out. I'm gonna take these black pieces out, then use a cotton bud with IPA to clean the insides. Clean these two. Okay, so that didn't work as well. So if that doesn't work, what I would suggest is get new analog sticks. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna order up 2 analog sticks and the outer shell for the Xbox controller, and I'll see you then. Okay, so the parts finally arrived. We got the shell, all the buttons and the pieces. Then we have the analog sticks here with like a toolkit. And this is what we are working on. So let's take this all out and get the joysticks replaced. Okay, so I got the joystick board over here. Let's get the new ones out. That's the new ones. So let's take this off and put these two in. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 different techniques to take these off. One of them I'll use the hot air from the back and just pull it out, and the other one I'll use the soldering iron and a solder sucker and then take it off. Let's see which one's easier. Okay, so for the hot air method, I'm gonna have to keep the board sticking out of the table over here. It's out. Okay, so that took a little longer than I expected, but it was a nice clean desoldering. Can you see here? All the pads are safe and all came out nicely. Now let's use the soldering iron and a solder sucker to get all the solder out. First I'm gonna add leaded solder. Now let's come in with the solder sucker. Okay, let's see if that comes off. Let's use the solder braid as well. And that's off. Now let's clean up this area too. Okay, so let's go through the pads. They're all clean. Make sure there's no solder inside. Yeah, so these ones look okay, but on this side, while I was trying to clean the pads, I ripped off 2 of them. So these 2 pads over here came off. This one's completely gone. This one is partially there, but let's see what we can do here. No, that's out as well. This one might not be very important because this is a ground pad. This one I'll have to connect it to this hole over here. I'm going to put this from the other side. Okay, let's solder these legs on. Okay, let's see if I can expose that trace over there. Okay, that's exposed. Let's tin it, and I'm gonna see if I can bridge with solder over there. Let's see if it's soldered on. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Now let's move on to the other side. Okay, first let's take all the stuff from here and put it into this frame. Okay, so I'm struggling to get this metal bar out. I used a plier, but I have no luck. It's in there really tight. So I'm gonna use this mid frame and put everything back in here and clean this up.